What's new in the summer of 2025 in Las Vegas? Find out next on Jaycation. Hola Jaycationers, welcome back to Las Vegas, and in today's video I'm going to show you what's new in the summer of 2025 here in Las Vegas. As you can see, we are here at the F1 Grand Prix Plaza, and they just introduced this whole experience over here. It's called the F1 Hub, F1X, and F1 Drive. It's a F1 go-kart experience, and I do have my Charles Leclerc Ferrari hat that was special edition in Monaco. I got it over at the Barcelona GP. We are going to check this out first. I'm gonna take you some new restaurants, some new food halls, and just have fun around Vegas in the summer of 2025. So let's start off right behind me here at the F1 Grand Prix Plaza. Before we go in, obviously I can't do this by myself, so I had to bring my sister along.
Hi bro, thanks for having me.
What up, sis?
I'm excited to be back. I've only been here one time and it was right when they opened, so I'm excited to see what's new.
Liddy in Vegas, if you guys don't know, Lydia in Vegas.
We get lit.
Make sure you check her out. That's how I found Grand Prix Plaza, because I saw her go to the event and I was like, that looks fun. And I was home in San Diego and I was like, I'm jealous, I really want to go. And
it was fun.
Now that they invited me in, I was like, hey sis, you want to come? And she was like, yes, let's go.
Perfect timing. Formula One is in 4 months? 5 months?
And let's ride in some sports cars. Even less than that. What's it? August, September, October. 4 months.
4 months.
Let's go in and check out F1 Grand Prix Plaza.
Yay!
F1 Drive was amazing.
Crazy. I've gained a whole new respect for drivers just from, I mean, and we're not even in the actual cars, but like turning that wheel was hard.
And we did at least 10 to 15 laps, I
we
think,
were out
right?
there for
we
a
were there
hot
for
minute.
a minute. And you actually go on part of the track, like the pit lane and all that.
That
and
was so sick.
They got DRS and all that. I kind of got mad somebody bumped me in the back, and I was like, this is fun, this is not road rage, guys.
But you passed a bunch of it because we
like
started number 7 and number 8. I held solid. I was very consistent. I started at number 8 and I ended at number 8. But you started at number 7 and ended
About 4.
Yeah, sick.
So that was fun, and there's different types of packages you can get here. The one we did was basically just the race, and you're basically just doing your fastest lap and going against your own time.
Yeah.
But they also have packages where you can do a qualifying race, and then you actually have a Grand Prix. You can do that with your group, and they're working on other types of structures that you can do.
So you can get really competitive with it.
Yeah, and if you have your stuff, you can leave them in the lockers. Just put down your code, and it's free.
We love free.
Make you sign a waiver. You take a picture. Yep. Picture's on the iPad, so it's not gonna be the best picture, but make sure you're ready. Get your makeup on, get your whatever you need.
Find the good lighting in here.
After that, they will brief you, put on your helmet.
Yeah, the helmet was crazy. It was kind of heavy. Like my head was like wobbling a little bit. And I was like, oh.
And they have different types of sizes for the helmets and everything. They got the neck brace too.
Yep. And ladies, you'll have to put your hair up. They had me put my hair in a ponytail and then tuck it into my shirt.
And I had my Ray-Ban Meta, so I recorded at least one of the laps. And
was it your fastest lap?
It was the first lap, unfortunately. We're still trying to figure it out. But right behind us are the go-karts. They're really cool too. They're nicely designed. Yeah. And the track was really cool.
So cool. My favorite part was when you like turn and you start driving towards the strip. So yeah, you're like outside and inside. And so you can like see a little bit of the strip ahead of you. That was so cool.
And then in the end, they have the leaderboard and pictures of the top places. So that was also fun. And they have stands here for people to spectate. This is separate, so you can totally do this and then leave if you wanted to. But there's more upstairs, and we're going to talk about that more at the F1 Hub.
Yay, let's go explore.
going up the escalator because that's where the Plaza signage is.
The whole view of everything.
And we're now here at the F1 Hub. And right now, the simulation is free.
Yeah, these simulators are wild too. I've done Formula 1 simulators before, but these ones like move you as you go. It's very immersive.
And after riding it, we have such a great perspective of the track now. Like me and you are probably gonna watch the race in a different
totally
view.
Different light.
Yeah.
The amount of corners they have to take, especially around the sphere, is insane, honestly.
I kept hitting the same wall with the wind signage.
I don't know if I hit the wind. I just kept, as I was navigating around the sphere, I kept going straight into the wall because the turns are so tight.
But it's really cool though. Like we raced for at least 15 minutes.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, you were in there for quite a minute. So by the end, I kind of started feeling out the track a little bit more. But I did flatten a cone at one point. And then every time I went around, I just saw my flattened cone sitting in the middle of the track.
Yeah, so make sure you check out the website because there might be price changes to this in the future. And if you're watching this a year or two in the future, it might be a little different. But they also have the store right here.
Yep.
And they have some official F1 merchandise, some collabs.
I saw Snoopy merch in there. Locals get 10% off at the merch store, and locals actually get discounts throughout the whole Grand Prix Plaza. So make sure you bring your Nevada ID if you have one.
And there also is for military discounts.
Nice.
I saw that as well.
Love that.
Pretty cool here at the F1 Hub. And then if you want to grab a cocktail or a beer or a mocktail, if you don't drink, they do have a lounge area.
Yeah.
And you can lounge out over there. And this is all totally separate from downstairs. You can do everything if you want, but there's one more thing we want to talk about. It's down the way over there. Of the walkway towards F1X, and that is an experience. Wow.
It's huge. There's so much going on in there.
I think F1 fanatics, F1 historians, and new F1 fans would really enjoy that. I think you can get a really nice education because it's part museum, but it's also interactive.
Yeah.
We changed tires.
Yeah, we changed tires. We built our own car. We took a ride through the track, basically like a motion simulator almost. I'm like a total Formula 1 beginner. Before Formula 1 came to Vegas, what was that, 2023 for the first time? I didn't know anything about Formula 1, but I was still able to enjoy and get the value out of that and learn about it without being too overwhelmed by all the information.
And it was cool too because there's huge screens where you could take pictures with Max Verstappen, Lando, Lewis. They talk a lot about the history in one area over there. Really enjoyed the pit crew area too. You get to relive the 2024 Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Right.
And you get to pick the team that you want to go on. So
that was cool. I think my favorite part was changing the tire though, and I got severely humbled.
Yeah.
They said that the fastest time was what, 1.8 seconds?
And we were 8 seconds plus, right?
Yeah, that was not that great. The tire is bulky. I took it off. I was like, oh shoot, this is it's not super heavy. It's just bulky.
And then in the end, we got to go to the cool down room.
Yeah.
Take a picture. That's what the racers usually do after the race. And go on the podium.
Yeah, that was cool. They didn't have an 8th place, so I had to put myself at 3rd place, but good enough.
So F1X was really cool.
Yeah.
And then we got Fuel and Fork, which is a restaurant area that's open. You can check out the times online and get your reservations online. And they do show the other Grand Prix outside of Las Vegas.
Yeah, they do viewing parties.
Yeah, and those book quickly, so you might want to refer to the website.
Yeah.
That'll all be down in the description box below.
We have to come back for that.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be so cool.
Watch one of the GPs for sure. After F1X, you can go to the lounge and cool off with a beer or whatever you want.
This is such a great place to come, I feel especially in summer, because it's 105 degrees out, but everything is air conditioned. When we were on the drive, we spit out a little bit, But you could come hang out here for hours, honestly. We've been here for about 3 hours at this point. I feel like this is a great activity for summer, especially.
Yeah, so make sure you guys check it out on the website. I'll leave it down in the description box below. F1 fans, beginner, novice, advanced, you guys will love it here. The carts, you gotta do the carts.
That was super fun.
This is like the Disneyland of F1.
Oh, that's a great way to describe it.
That's what I would call it, for sure. But this video's not over yet. We're moving over to a food hall next.
Oh, okay, sick.
Food hall time. Here in the summer of 2025, that's new, is the Via Via Food Hall here at Venetian. It's got my favorite sandwich spot in Italy. I'm not gonna say that it's my favorite sandwich spot in the world because I still love Earl Sandwich just as much. Let's take a tour around Via Via Food Hall and see what they have to offer. They have about 6 or 7 different places. This used to be their regular food court. I've covered it in past Venetian videos, and this is Al Antico Vinaio. So Al Antico Vinaio is the first place that I'm gonna show, and we're gonna come back to this a little later. Turkey and the Wolf, rise and shine. This place has fried chicken bologna sandwiches, collard green melts, mama tried burgers, wedge salad, fried chicken pot pie, ham sandwiches, and crinkle cut fries, and breakfast all day. This right here is the closed company speakeasy. They do have a bar in the back. Really nice decorations. I love the red neon that they have here. The humans with pet heads. Then they have Scar's Pizza here. And the original cheese is $6.50. That's actually not bad. One topping is $7.50. Original specialty is $8.50. And they got special Sicilian pies called Hot Boys and DJ Clark Kent's. Looks pretty nice over here. Sicilian pie, and then they got the big round pizza pies. Nice mix of stuff. Looks like you got a painting of Snoop Dogg there and some New York-based photos. Let's move on here to the popular Howlin' Ray's. It's a chicken spot. They got Howlin' tenders, chicken wings, sandos, and then different types of hot. They got a few awesome displays right here. The shirts you could buy. Welcome to the fabulous Howlin' Ray's. And you can get different types of hot. Country, mild, medium, hot, extra hot, and Howlin'. They got sides, dips, and drizzles, beers, and sweets. I did not add this on my chicken tender video though. And then they kind of have like a little info museum part here. You also got countertop seating here in the open kitchen of Ivan Ramen. Got your Japanese fried chicken, Wagyu pastrami buns, curry cauliflower. Looks like they got tonkatsu, spicy miso ramen, and other types of ramens. And you can get your Asahi here. This right here is BS Taqueria. Ooh, they got some Mexican beers on draft here and horchatas. You can get your chips and salsa, guacamole, street tacos, some chorizo tacos, quesadilla tacos, and what they got on tap: mango, Django margaritas, poppycock palomas, Pacificos, Negro Modelos, and Stone Buenaveza. I love that Stone Buenaveza. Tons of seating all around here. We're going to Al Antico. So the prices are actually comparable to the one over at Uncommons. You can get the La Favolosa for $19. They got the Le Inferno, La Paradiso. Then they got some LA version sandwiches and some New Yorker sandwiches too. There's their QR code. Love all the fresh ingredients here. They slice up the meat, and they also show you all the different spreads and veggies that they have to offer here. Since I've always tried the La Favolosa, let's try something different here. Look at that fresh mozzarella right there. You got the pancetta here, some lardo, sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, all that stuff looks fresh. And then they also got some olive oil and truffle honey and all that good stuff. They cut up the meats right in front of you. Now this is awesome. They have a glory wine hole here at Al Antico. So we're just gonna call this one the boss. It's 18 bucks. It looked really good. It's got some prosciutto in it and some pecorino cream, I believe. Look at this, baby, nice. And they have the bread baked fresh. They put it in the oven over there. And then they slice all the prosciutto. Amazing. And the La Favolosa is my favorite, but we gotta try out different ones in 2025. All right, let's dig into the El Boss. Ooh yeah, that prosciutto is my fave. Phenomenal. The prosciutto, the cream, the cheese, the bread. It's immaculate taste. Wow. Just got a glory wine hole here. This is glory in your mouth. Al Antico is a winner in my book. Glad it's finally here on the strip. I don't have to drive all the way to Southwest Vegas anymore. If it were up to me, I'd eat all those sandwiches. I'd eat all 20. That might be a new goal of mine here in Vegas. I'm low-key kind of interested in trying Howlin' Ray's behind me. but if I do get it, I would have to put in my chicken tender video. I like all the different sayings here. It says the food hall that ate. Another napkin one says come hungry, leave bragging. Another one says 7 spots, 0 skips, since there's a total of 7 spots here. All right, let's try one more spot. Scar's Pizza looked very enticing, so let's grab a slice. So Scar's Pizza is actually in New York, which we're going to real soon here on Jaycation, so stay tuned for that. I loved their Sicilian, and they gave me a middle slice, so it's nice and warm. They put it back in the oven for you. I got some garlic powder, hot peppers, no Parmesan though. Ooh, it's nice and fluffy. Got the oiliness and the char on the bottom. You got the pepperoni cups, some red sauce, and your mozzarella. Let's dig in. Nice and fluffy. The mozzarella and marinara sauce is really good. Now I'll pay $7.99 for this slice. Prices are actually on par, not ridiculous like some other places. The Sicilian though, I'd definitely get it. I'd come back for it, especially if this place is open late night. And then the pepperoni cups are crispy. I like. According to Google Maps, Scar's is open from 11 to midnight, 5 days a week. And then Friday, Saturday, it's 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. And then they also have the Speakeasy that is open late on the weekends as well. Some of these other places close around 10. Not all places stay open late night, but I'd definitely come here before 2 a.m. on a Friday or Saturday. So it doesn't open till 4, close company. But there's your times. Sunday to Thursday, 4 to 12, and Friday, Saturday, 4 to 2. I also like Turkey and the Wolves decorations here. Tons of Michael Jordan stuff. We got the Ultimate Warrior and that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. 3 days later. Loved Via Food Hall so much that we're going back on my final night, and we're gonna get more Al Antico Vinayo sandwiches. Maybe even try Hal and Ray's. So since it's our final night here in Vegas, I wanted to walk back to Via Food Hall and try more Al Antico Vinayo. I got the Favolosa, my favorite, the with the spicy eggplant. This is one of my favorite sandwiches. 19 bucks. That is fantastic. Favolosa. I even got the pork kettle one, the Inferno. I got that to take home San Diego. Got a refrigerator my final night, so we'll stick it in the refrigerator back at the Flamingo. So happy Al Antico is here at Venetian.
Hey, this is Thomas from San Diego. Shout out to Jaycation. He's out here making content for you guys. Watch his videos and support him, man. I just met him right now. Super cool dude. And yeah, like, subscribe, do all those things. Notification bell, you know what to do. Boom.
Well, closed company Speakeasy is open right now. Oh, they got the disco ball going. Look at this. It's really nice in here. Couple of horses up there. All right. I'm not trying to drink, guys. I gotta go home. We're out of here. That'll do it from Via. So Via Food Hall. 7 spots, 7 distinct choices, and I definitely would give it a thumbs up. I will probably regular that Al Antico Vinayo. Scar's Pizza was good, and I still want to try Hal and Ray's. They got 3 tenders for 14 bucks. We're gonna have to come back and try it out. So I'd give a thumbs up to Via Food Hall in 2025. Make sure you check it out here on the casino floor of the Venetian. Now let's move on to the next new thing happening around here in Vegas in 2025. When I go to Venetian and I have a car, I usually park at Treasure Island since parking is free, but they do stop you and ask you what you're doing there. So I usually just say, oh, I'm eating at Gillies, and then the guy goes, all right, come on through. I guess they do that now in an effort to attempt, I guess, to prevent people that are going to Sphere events or any other places to park here since it's free parking, but what are you gonna do about it? They won't know, they ask. Sucks that you have to lie to get free parking here in Vegas nowadays. That's why they call it Sin City. Back here in my room at the Hilton Grand Vacations, I stopped by during my live stream to Not a Damn Chance Burger at Resorts World. It took over, sun's out, buns out, unfortunately, and it is a pop-up place. It's 3 months for now, but if it gets really popular, they'll stay on. Wow, this is a smash burger patty. 2 of them. You got jalapenos in it. And then you also got the beast mode fries. Oh my goodness. And shout out to AJ for hooking it up with the beast mode fries. I was like, oh man, I'm so full, but he hooked it up. So thank you, AJ, I appreciate that. Chopped up jalapenos and pickles. And you got the cheese over here. Oh my God. Yum. And the jalapenos aren't like overbearingly hot, so that's really good. Okay, I can't have too many jalapenos. I know my body. Not a damn chance. That's a juicy smash burger, wow. That got kick to it too. Onions and pickles in the bottom, double patty with some cheese. Yeet. Oh, this was good. We just finished a 3-hour live stream. Not a damn chance burger. That's thumbs up. I love rooting for these businesses at Resorts World to succeed. And I hope this one does well. So their story. Professional skateboarder Neen Williams and Michelin-starred chef Philip Franklin Lee first bonded over their love for cooking and skateboarding. After skate sessions, cheeseburgers became the pair's go-to treat, and soon they started collaborating on a burger aiming to become the perfect cheeseburger. And there was a nice amount of people there at 11 at night. Oh yeah, this is definitely With Love Always Burger and Hard Hat Lounge. Between those two, this definitely can compete. Nice smash burger. We're definitely gonna smash that down. And we still have a lot to talk about what's new here in the summer 2025, because there is a lot of new restaurants and things to do around Vegas. So let's check more of it out. I'm gonna smash this smash burger. Not a damn chance. Really good. See you in the next segment. Another new thing here at Plaza Las Vegas is through the summer into September, towards the end of September, they have every Friday night a fireworks show at 9:15. And they also released the Jaycation Spritz at the Carousel Bar. You can order this, come out here to the street, and watch these fireworks at Vip's Pleasure Palace. Chin chin, Jaycationers. Check it out. New in summer 2025. Boulevard, the mall here next to the showcase area and across from Park MGM, is finally starting to open up more stores. First, Puma came, and that was the only thing here for a long time. And then came the ABC store over the spring. But now you got Lululemon, you got Pandora, and even the JD Sports store where I bought the new Messy Third kit. Stores are slowly rolling out. There's gonna be an Abercrombie and an H&M here too. I'm sure the world's biggest In-N-Out will be coming later on. But yeah, check out Boulevard. They're starting to roll out some new stores. And that Puma is awesome, as well as the Adidas. Here's the new Pandora. It looks like it's open. The doors are just closed because it's 102 degrees out. And then you got your Abercrombie and Fitch. It's finally open too. Nice little Abercrombie right here. And as we move along on the Boulevard tour, you also got a nice Lululemon store in here. Nice and air conditioned. And they do have the Adidas store open as well. That was like the third store that opened up. The escalators are open going up, so let's check it out. Let's see what else there is to check out here at the Boulevard. Looks like there's a second level, and then you get up to the overlook. Second level looks like it's still empty and being built. We're going up one more level to the overlook. You can see the Polo Towers creeping in the background. How you doing? Oh, there's gonna be some sort of dough spot around here. And the overlook is over that way. Not a single soul is up here right now. It's 103 degrees in Vegas. It's a hot one. We're going back down. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. There's the JD Sports. We got the Messi jerseys in and the ABC stores. Check that out. They're giving away hats over here too. This is the newest ABC store on the Las Vegas Strip. It's really nice and organized. Love it. Oh wow, they turned this into a parking lot, or reopened it into a parking lot. That's new. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is so hot that I'm probably just not gonna walk back. I'll pay the $5.50 and take the monorail. Ugh. Finally, Miracle Eats has opened, and it looks like it's full go over here. Everyone's chilling out at one of the newer food halls. I think Via Via is newer, but this was supposed to open back in the winter. You've seen it in my videos that I said I don't think it's gonna open in the winter. Yeah, I think it finally opened up in the spring after I left, and now these spots are finally open for business. Let's see what they have to offer. So we got Fat Tuesday. That's always been here, but they totally renovated it and that's new. And then they always had a lobster place here, but this is now Lobster Me. And then we have a Neon Dave's Hot Chicken over here. Lots to yum about. Miracle Eats. And then they also have Taco Cherry in here. Their healthy option for tacos. The famous Herbs Burgers, which we've seen over at the Durango. It's not open yet though. No one's in there. And the Carnegie Pizza. It's like quite a few people are trying to get Carnegie Pizza at this time of day. Get ready for a grub crawl. I'm sure this spot will eventually open up too. I've been eating way too much food this trip, and I already did Via Food Hall, so we're gonna skip this place. We'll eventually come back and eat here. Maybe next time we stay at Planet Hollywood if I lift my Caesars ban. We're gonna head over to the newest restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip that just opened about a month ago. The final spot to check out for the summer of 2025 in Vegas is Bottle Blonde, just opened right next to Old Red. And this place has been in the makings for a couple of years, and it's finally opened its doors. And I finally crawled my way over to this part of the strip in 100-degree weather just to show you guys. Now, I'm sure there are a lot other new things, but these are the only ones I had time for. So comment down below what other new spots, like Horror Nights over at Area 15. I think that's about to open soon. I'm sure there's other restaurants and bars that are new here in Vegas. So comment down below. Let's go inside Bottle Blonde and check it out. Thank God there's finally a pathway over here and you don't get bottlenecked over by this subway and hounded by timeshare people. There is the Bottle Blonde logo with a 60s blonde girl in a flannel. Looks good. Escalators are actually working today. The Bottle Blonde entrance is over this way. The top floor opens at 4 o'clock, but this is the bottom part, and they got live music going on right now. Nice big screens, pretty cool murals here too. We're gonna sit down here and grab a drink. Why not? They got a mural of what's just outside, the Bellagio, and a pretty tight blonde right there. I like their murals here. All right, we just got seated here at the bar at Bottle Blonde. There are some beautiful servers around here, I'll tell you that. That's always a plus. Cocktails, they got Blonde Mules, Emotional Damage, that's hilarious. A Southern Spritz, that's interesting. Horny for Coconut, pretty cool cocktail menu. And then they also got a Capri Sun drink. It's like a huge Capri Sun. And then they also got some local craft beers here. The Huddle Bottle Blonde Ale, as well as the Leanin Kugel Summer Shandy and the Abel Baker Atomic Duck IPA. We've been to that place. And then they also got all your regular beers, all your domestics. And then they got a nice food menu here. The shareable salads, pizzas, burgers and sandwiches and sweets. But we're gonna try out one of these cocktails. First things first, we got a Blonde Mule that has Tito's vodka, lime juice, club soda, and Owens ginger beer. It's 18 bucks. Oh, I love that ginger. That ginger taste to a mule always gets me. They even have a mono mule, the Rocks Tequila Terramana. This is tasty. I'm gonna savor this for a little bit. So it's about 3:37 in the afternoon. Probably we'll wait till 4 o'clock to see the other 3 floors here, just to give you guys a little tour before we end this video ultimately. Good girls go to heaven, bad girls go to Vegas. This rounds out the first floor, more seating areas and booths. Really nice bar right here. The upstairs should be open by now. It is the Whiskey Lights rooftop. Let's check it out. I like all the different neon signs. Escaping reality, one Vegas trip at a time. Let the good times roll. Stairs are killing me. So the building is huge. And they have, up here in the second floor, they have more TVs and all these stereos over here. And they do have an upstairs dining room. Huge TV, pretty cool carousel right here. It says Giddy Up Buttercup, and it overlooks the Vegas Strip. And it is summer, so the misters are on full tilt right now. Let's get a little view here on the rooftop area. It is a little different than Old Red, for sure. They look like they're the same size, but Old Red has more levels to it. More levels open to the public. There's Old Red. That's the 777 table right there. Oh man, these misters do feel good. Check this out. Smelly Cat Karaoke Bar and live music. is open now here, where Bourbon Street used to be. We got some R&B singing going on here and a nice patio. I'm liking it. I'm glad this place is open now. A little surprise, a little bonus for what's new in the summer of 2025. Look at that. Pretty cool. And it looks like Chilangos Tacos is gonna open right here in the Bazaar Shops. Well, Jaycationers, that will do it for what's new in the summer of 2025 here in Vegas. The F1 Grand Prix Plaza was just an awesome time. Me and Sister Lydia just had a blast over there, and all the other places that we went to were amazing. Shout out to Not a Damn Chance Burger. That was super yummy. If there's any other places opening up here in Vegas in the near future, comment down below. Of course, via Food Hall, I was loving the Alanteco Vinayo sandwich. We will be back to try even more. Check out Las Vegas 777 Let's Go, my Facebook group. We have over 6,000 Vegas enthusiasts talking about the newest ongoings around Sin City. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. We're trying to get to 150K before the end of the year, and we'll see you in the next video. In the words of me, stay traveling, Las Vegas. Let's go.